When can international students go to China? I am Rich from China Admissions. We are an award-winning, investor-backed online platform for international students to choose courses and apply to Chinese universities for free. Since January and February of 2020, many international students in China have gone back to their home country. Most of them are now studying online at Chinese universities and are very eager to come back. We understand that it's very difficult for students right now who are studying online and really want to come back to China. A big part of choosing to study in China is the experience of living in China, meeting Chinese people and experiencing the culture. And it's not ideal to be studying online. Many students feel like their life is on hold and they really want to come back and they want to resume their studies. This is especially true for students who are studying MBBS or practical programs and they need to be in the lab. And also students who want to develop their career. They want to be able to go to events and to meet people to develop themselves. It's really difficult for many students. When can students come back? I'm afraid it's still really unclear. It depends on the COVID situation and the Chinese government policy. When can we expect students to come back to China? I think we can look at what happened before. The situation started to open up with workers being able to come back, and Korean students were able to come back in July. The plan was to open up in phases, but unfortunately there was a rise in cases all around the world, and that was put on hold, and there is still no update about when students can come back. China has contained the virus very well, and there are very few cases in China. Now that there are many different vaccines, we expect in 2021 students will be able to come back. But we still expect things to go in phases, and maybe those countries with lower cases and those that are closer to China are more likely to be able to return first. When students will be able to come back, it is likely that they will need to do a 2-week quarantine in a hotel. We have a video about it here. I know that international students really want to come back, but we have to remember that we are guests in China and we have to follow the Chinese rules and culture. So, what can we do now? This is something that we can't control and there is nothing that we can do about it. There is a saying that life is what happens when we are busy making other plans. We can only make the best of the situation. We can look at the positives. What opportunities are there now? What can we do now to improve ourselves and not waste the time? What can we study online? What can we do in our own country? And maybe there are benefits, such as being closer to family. Admissions are going ahead as normal for 2021 intake. Students can apply to any university in China. There are also scholarships that students can apply to, and there are some programs with scholarships for the first semester, and you can study for the first semester online with a scholarship, and then in September you can start the program. Hong Kong is open for international students, so if you really want to come, you can choose a university in Hong Kong. We're going to do a session about scholarships for 2021 intake, and we are launching scholarships on our platform, so you can search all of the scholarships in Chinese universities. Do you have any questions or comments? Please let me know in the comments below. I will also be giving more updates, and there's going to be an online open day in January, March and April of this year. If you would like updates, I recommend the Beijinger, and they have great updates regularly about the situation. And also subscribe on China Admissions. We will give you more updates when there is any news.